Hello F3 students, in this video I will generally talk about the concept of bearings, both bearings, and also introduce two simple examples, level 1 examples of bearings, and give you some homework. So before we look at this example, let me talk about the general concept of bearings. According to what we learned yesterday in the last online lesson, we have two types of bearings. One is called compass bearing, and the other one is called true bearing. Both of them, any bearings, are used to describe the direction of something compared with you or another things, okay? But we have two different ways to present it, so we have two different bearings. So let's talk about compass bearing first. If you are standing at A and you are looking at B, let me draw B somewhere, maybe here. Okay, if you are standing at A, so usually we will draw a cross at A, and unless otherwise specified, I will usually assume the upward direction means the north direction, okay? For compass bearing, we'll first determine whether the direction of looking at B when you are standing at A is closer to the north direction or the south direction. When you are standing at A and looking at B, this will be your sight. So this one is closer to the north direction instead of the south direction, right? So for the bearing of B from A, we start at N. Okay, we start at N. And now you are looking at N. You're looking at the nth direction. You need to turn your head eastward instead of westward for you to look at B. Okay, so your compass bearing will end at E, because when compared with the westward direction, you need to turn your head eastward to look at B. Okay? And then the angle you need to turn, this angle, let's say it is 50 degree, then you need to fill in 50 degree here. So when you're looking at this compass bearing, actually means, okay, you are standing at A, and first, please look at the N direction, the north direction, and then turn your head 50 degree eastward, then you can look at B. You can see B, okay? So this is compass bearing. And then for true bearing, similarly, if I have a point A, you are standing at A, and let's say this time B is somewhere here. Okay, for true bearing, you are standing at A, so I'll draw a cross on A also. For true bearing, we'll use in this way. Assume you are always looking at N at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning, you are always looking at N. And then you will turn your head in clockwise direction, until you can see B. Okay, until you can see B. And then the angle you turned, let's say this one, for example, if this one is, let's say, 98 degree, let's say 98, then the true bearing of B from A will be 98 with one more zero before it, okay? So actually, true bearing means when you are looking at N at the beginning, looking at the north direction at the beginning, and then turn your head clockwise until you can look at B. And then the angle you turned, will be the true bearing. But for true bearing, we'll always have 3 digits. So for example, if this time the angle is only 89 with only 2 digits, we'll always give some more zeros before it until you have in total 3 digits. So for example, if next time A is here and then you are standing at A, you look at B, B is somewhere here. Okay, so draw the cross, and then this time you need to only, okay, this is your side, and you only need to turn, let's say, okay, for 9 degree to look at B from N. Okay, sorry. Then your true bearing will be 9 degree with 2 more zeros before it. Okay, with 2 more zeros before it. So this is true bearing and compass bearing. So let's look at this simple example. some wordings here. Of B from A means you are standing at A. Okay, you are standing at A, and your eyes is looking at B. Okay, of B from A means you are standing at A and looking at B. So you can see that the picture here will draw a cross on A, on position A. So the compass bearing of B from A, compass bearing means the first one. So you can see that this one, to look at B from A, the direction is closer to the north direction instead of the south one. So the bearing should start at N. You know that the bearing should start at N, and then turn to the eastward direction. And then this is the angle you need to find out. Okay, one more thing. In this chapter for bearing, we focus on your calculation process and also your result instead of the reasoning. Okay, so you may skip the reasons like the alternate angles, blah blah blah, the interior angles, blah blah blah, or even corresponding angles, blah blah blah. Okay, you may skip them. Just show your calculation is enough. Okay, you may mark down this angle as theta. So one more thing, because for this kind of questions, usually you may mark so many things. You need to mark so many things on your graph. So you may draw all the things you need on the graph clearly and then write down, refer to the figure. Refer to the figure. You need to find out theta first. So theta plus 38 degree equals to 90 degree. So theta equals to 52 degree. Therefore, the bearing, the compass bearing of B from A will be start at N and then turn your head 52 degree westward. So N 52 degree west. Okay, so this is the compass bearing. Similarly, for part B, this time you can see that I find a bearing of A from B. Means this time you are standing at B. Okay, standing at B and looking at A. And looking at A. So I use orange color this time. So you are standing at B, so you need to draw a cross on B. You need to draw a cross on B. So when you're standing at B and looking at A, the direction of looking at A is closer to the south direction instead of the north one. So your bearing should start at S some degree, and then this is the south direction. So to look at A, you need to turn your head eastward. So it should end at E. Okay, your bearing should end at E. And then you need to find out this angle. So this time I'll let this angle, this is theta. So maybe I use this symbol, fine. Okay, refer to the figure. Avoid to use the same unknown. This time, fine equals to theta equals to 52 degree. The reason behind is alternate angle. Can you see it? The reason behind is alternate angle. Yeah, so ugly. The reason behind is alternate angle. Okay, alternate angle. Therefore, the compass bearing of A from B is, I missed the word is here. Is. This time start at south direction and then turn your head 52 degree eastward. Then you can look at A when you're standing at B. So the bearing should be S 52 degree E. Okay, so this is a simple example. Hope you can understand it. And then this one, similar, not difficult. This time it tells you that, okay, the true bearing of Q from P is 260. Means if you are standing at P and you want to look at Q, true bearing means true bearing means you should always start at the north position, and then you have to turn your head clockwise. When you turn 260 degree, you can look at you can see Q. So this angle is 260. Okay, marked it for you in the picture. And then part A, you need to find out the true bearing again of P from Q. From Q means you stand at Q. So this time you can, let me use blue. Draw the cross at Q first. Okay, draw the cross at Q. And then a true bearing of P from Q. So when you're standing at Q, true bearing, so start at the north position, and then turn your head clockwise. Okay, until this angle. If you turn your head for this angle, you can see P at Q. So you need to find out this angle. So similarly, you need to let it be theta. Okay, let me let this one as theta. No theta. Maybe X is better because I want this one as Y. Okay, so for part A, you may write down, refer to the figure. And then you have 260, so Y plus 260 equals to 360. Angles at the point, you know the reason behind. So Y is 100, and then X plus Y equals to 180. The reason behind is interior angles, because you know that these two lines, this one and this one, are both in vertical direction, or actually the north-south direction. So they are parallel to each other. Therefore, X and Y forms a pair of interior angles, and the sum of them should be 180. So X plus 100 equals to 180. So X equals to 80. Okay, so X equals to 80. Therefore, the true bearing of P from Q is 80 degrees. But this is not totally correct, because I told you for true bearing always will have 3 digits. So this time the angle is only 80 with 2 digits. You need to add one more 0 here. Okay, remember to add one more 0 here. So this is the true bearing, 080 degree. And then part B, this time compass bearing of Q from P and that's of Q from P. So actually you need to find out 2 compass bearing when you are standing at Q looking at P, or standing at P looking at Q. Okay, so let me rub off the things about part A. And then the first part first, compass bearing of Q from P. From P means you're standing at P, so draw the cross at P. To look at Q, you should start your answer with S and then end with W. And then this is the angle you need to find out. Okay, so we have X and Y in part A, maybe we have S here. Okay, we have this one angle as S, so refer to the figure. Another angle as S, so S equals to 260 minus 180, because on another hand this one is a straight angle on one straight line, so 180, which is equals to 80 degrees. For the compass bearing, quite clearly, because you have to answer 2 bearings in one part here, of Q from P is S 80 degree W. Okay, S 80 degree W. And then the second part, let me use red, of P from Q. So draw the cross here, and then you can see that, okay, to look at P from Q, you should start your answer, sight at N, and then turn your head to the eastward. So this is the angle you need to find out, so I let this one as T. So similarly, T equals to S equals to 80. Reason behind is, you know it, alternate angle. Therefore, the compass bearing, the angle is the same, but yeah, the direction is a bit different by of P from Q is N 80° E. Okay, N 80° E. So this is the end of this video to your level 1 questions, and you will have some exercise on your self-assessment booklet.